Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons and our Madden 21 Houston Texans franchise series. And this is the episode we have all been waiting for. We are finally in Super Bowl 57 against the Seattle Seahawks. And look at this, Mr. Deshaun Watson got MVP, and Coach Patches Champion comes in with Coach of the Year. So let's take a look at some of these other awards real quick, as Deshaun Watson got Offensive Player of the Year for us in the AFC. And then Mr. Matthew Walker coming in with Defensive Player of the Year. Hopefully an award like that will help out with possible X factors and stuff like that going forward. Van Der Esch coming in at number 5 for Defensive Player of the Year. Now, taking a look at Offensive Rookie of the Year, we didn't really have anybody in the running for it. Our rookies generally tended to be a little bit further down on our depth chart. So, now how Deshaun Watson got, Offensive Player of the Year and MVP, but Patrick Mahomes got Best Quarterback, I don't know. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's just the way it is. Mr. Duke Johnson Jr. coming in at 3rd place for the Best Running Back in the AFC, and Will Fuller getting the Best Wide Receiver, but not too far behind him was QT coming in at number 6. Best Offensive Line, we had Titus Howard at number 7. I think he probably could have been a little bit better than that with how he played. So Matthew Walker, Best Defensive Lineman, followed up by Myles Garrett, so that's a pretty good way to do it. Now Bernardrick McKinney coming in with Best Linebacker. Van Der Esch, once again, coming in number 5 on the rankings as well. I think he probably did play a little bit better. His sack numbers were down, but he did have definitely more interceptions and forced fumbles. Levi Wallace getting the Best Defensive Back. And you can kind of see how we managed to get where we are with a 15-1 record. Even Kaimi Fairbairn got Best Kicker for us in the AFC. So, we are going to do a little bit of scouting here before we jump into the Super Bowl round. And, y'all know pretty much how this is going from here. Just taking a look at, if you look at our defensive needs, we don't have a whole lot. Offense, obviously, offensive line, I still want depth. Tight end, we got good tight ends. They're going to develop. They're all pretty dang young right now. So that's not something that's a big concern, but it's worth taking a look at, see who we have available. Maybe if someone kind of jumps out at us in the later rounds, we might end up picking someone up in the draft. But you never really know how it's going to end up working out. All right, so just taking a look down. We're in the 3rd round as far as these player rankings are going. That's kind of where I'm hanging out at right now. Normally in the offseason, we get a little bit lower into the 4th and 5th rounds. We should be approaching the end of the 3rd round right now, coming up pretty quick, and we are. So we're starting to get into the 4th round area. And this is where we can hope to find maybe a little gem and just build on some of our depth. But this draft class does not look to be all that strong in a lot of major areas, so it is kind of lacking for us. But that's in the future when the draft comes up. I'm going to do some minor little upgrades right now. I say some minor. We got pretty good ones with some of our main guys before we jump into this Super Bowl round. Now, Deshaun Watson is a 99 overall, especially for the improviser. So we're going to start just building up the next set as we kind of go from here. Taking a look, strong arms 95, field general 94, scrambler 93. I do decide to upgrade his field general. I think that is something that we definitely need from him, and it gives him +1 for the awareness and +2 on some throwing accuracy. So that definitely did do some positives for us. Now, Will Fuller, route runner is more of our scheme fit, but I need to keep bringing him up. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the deep threat. That will make him a 92 official. He's basically playing at a 94 with a morale boost. So now Bernardrick McKinney, he's a little bit older. He was an X Factor last season, lost that over the offseason, and has played very well for us, but hasn't gotten any type of upgrade opportunities. So we did give him a development point there, but I'm not sure where he's going to go from here for us. Like I said, he's a little bit older, but we'll see how he does in this game. Maybe he can prove to stick around for at least one more season, maybe two, or possibly we might look at trading him for some draft capital. All right, Matthew Walker. He is sitting at about a 90 overall, +2 with a morale boost. We do upgrade his power rush, and we're going to go ahead and also upgrade his run stopper. I think he does play in the middle enough on some formations that will be a big-time thing for us. And look at that. He is going to be an X factor since he did get Defensive Player of the Year. And that's going to be a big thing that he has going for him. Unstoppable force. He does get to the quarterback pretty quickly and pretty regularly, so we should be able to get his X factor lit up. All right, we are going to jump into Super Bowl 57. This is being played in Arizona at the Cardinals Stadium. And here we are out here at the coin toss getting ready for this thing against Russell Wilson, Bobby Wagner, and the Seattle Seahawks. This should be a good one. Hopefully we can overcome some of their strong defense. They got a lot of good defensive guys and can be pretty consistent on offense. So we are going to have to make plays all around on this game. There's Levi Wallace and is that Lockett kind of talking some smack beforehand. So this is definitely going to be interesting. Now Seattle will receive this kick to start. They're going to have Nick Moore returning it. And here we are at the start of the game. Seattle will take over at the 25-yard line. Wilson is going to be in the shotgun as he had 5 wide, and he's going to throw it out to his tight end off to the right side. He's going to make a man miss and finally get brought down at the 32 after a gain of 7. We cannot be allowing those types of things to happen. We do run more of a zone-type coverage, so we've got to just remember to keep someone available in the flats. That's going to be a big thing for us. But at least we are pretty sure tacklers, so we do have that going for even if they do get out in open space. Now on a 2nd and 3, Wilson's going to be under center. Tosses it to the right to Carson, who's got some space. And Dominic Tompkins will finally force him out at the 43 after about an 11-yard gain. That is not what we need to see. On just the second offensive play, they start running it out wide on us, which not a whole lot of teams have done, but that one was pretty successful. Now with the 1st and 10 from the 43, Wilson's going to be in the pistol formation as he hands it off to Carson. Coming on the left side, and we're going to get him stopped in the backfield on that one. Fields comes in. Ejiofor teams up on that tackle. That was a great play and a stop for a 3-yard loss. Carson didn't have anywhere to go. Safety help coming up. That is exactly the type of plays that we need to be making in this one. Gang tackling, getting to the football. Now a little bit later in the drive, Seattle will have a 2nd and 3 from our 40. Wilson in the pistols. He'll hand it off to Carson again. He's got some space on the left sideline. Tries to make a man miss. We finally get him brought down at about the 9. As that was a big rush for him. We have not had a team run the ball on us like this, I don't think, all season. And this is becoming an issue. Now 1st and goal from the 9. Wilson's going to be in the shotgun, 4 wide, Carson to his left. And he's going to take the snap and throw it over to his tight end, or that was to Lockett, actually, excuse me. And Mr. Garion Conley will knock that one out of his hands, and it will fall incomplete. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Wilson's going to be in the shotgun once again as he gets the snap, and he'll do a quick throw to his tight end coming in on the slant pattern. We get him brought down at the 1-yard line. Russell Wilson is 4 for 5 on this drive for 30 yards, and his tight end, Disley, has a couple catches. Now 3rd and goal. This is a big time. We need to make a stop. In a power formation. Wilson under center. He gets the snap. Hands it to Carson. We're going to get him stopped. That's going to be no gain on that one. Rashawn Bushrod blasts through his man, and he will tackle Chris Carson for no gain, as that one will be a big-time defensive stop for us. And it just dawned on me. I know the running back's last name is Carson. For some reason, I think it's Chris. It definitely may be. But we do hold Seattle to a field goal. Now we will take over possession at the 19-yard line. Our first play, we're going to hand it to Junior onto the left side as he picks up about 3 yards. Our rushing game has never been breakout, overpowering, but it is consistent and it will wear a team down. So now 2nd and 7, Watson's going to be in the shotgun. Fuller off to his left side as he gets the snap and throws it to Fuller on the slant pattern. And that one is going to be a little glitch in our recording, sort of. But that one will be completed at the 32-yard line, and that will give us a whole new set of downs. 1st and 10. Now Watson in the shotgun once again. 2 to his left, QT to his right, and he sends him in motion. He scans over the field. We'll fire to QT over the middle. Bobby Wagner with a big hit, but we hold on to it for a gain of 9. And now we have a 2nd and 1 from the 42-yard line. Still here in the first quarter. Watson's going to go under center with Jones in the backfield this time. 2 to his left, QT to his right. Watson hands it off to Jones. Big hole open over the middle, and Jones will get down to the 46, a gain of 5 yards, keeping this drive alive. Now a little bit later in our possession, we have a 2nd and 5 from the 38. Watson in the shotgun. As he's going to scan over the field, he'll find QT coming down the right side, breaks a man miss, and he's going to get tackled at the 23-yard line. Deshaun Watson, 43 yards on this drive so far. Perfect passing, 4 for 4. And plays like that by our wide receivers. QT has 2 receptions for 24 yards, and those things will keep us alive for now. 1st and 10 from the 23. Watson under center, heavy set, 2 tight ends. Hands it to Jones off the left side, and he's going to be stopped. He's still going, but Bobby Wagner kind of brings him down. Thought we could have hopefully broken that one out after the initial stop, just unable to. So that will give us a 2nd and 10. Now Watson's going under center once again with Jones in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. Watson, a little bit of play action, starts rolling out to his right side. Not really anybody open, so he's going to take it to his own and get down to about the 16-yard line, so gain about 7. Deshaun Watson on the scramble. Being smart. Instead of risking the play, just run the ball and make sure we hold on to it. So now 3rd and 3 from the 16. Watson in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Junior up the middle. Big hole! Junior down the field, and he's going to be brought down at about the 1-yard line. After that hole opened up like the Red Sea in the middle. Duke Johnson Jr., 3 rushes, 20 yards so far to start the game. That's about the best average we've had all season. So we're going to go heavy set goal line formation. Watson under center. Jones in the backfield. Do a little bit of play action. Roll it out to our right side. Throw it over to Waring, our tight end. He's just not able to come down with it. I did have our fullback open. I see that now. I obviously did not see that during the play. But that one was a missed opportunity and led to an incompletion instead of a turnover, thankfully. So now 2nd and goal from the 1. Watson under center, goal line formation once again. This time we're going to hand it off to Junior. He's going to be stuffed in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. That one is not how we wanted it to go. Our offensive line just caved in, and we just let them come rushing through. And there's nothing Junior could do. So for 3rd and goal, we're going to try to spread them out now, as Watson is going to be in the shotgun with 4 wide, Junior offset to his left side. And Watson's got the snap. He scans over the field. We're going to throw it to Fuller. He's going to not be able to come down with it. He bobbled it and just could not complete it. And so we're stuck with a field goal. Now we're going to be into the 2nd quarter just at the start of it after stopping Seattle on a 3-and-out. Watson's going to fire it over to C.J. Board. He's down the right sideline. Can he make a man miss? He finally gets brought down at the 47 on that slant pattern. Big time play to start off this 2nd quarter. Our defense did their job getting a 3-and-out, and our offense is starting to take over. So 2nd and 6 now from the 39-yard line. Watson in the shotgun. Scans over the field. Seattle brings a blitz. Watson's going to run it. There's no one there. He breaks the tackle. He's still going. Deshaun Watson, 16 yards down to the 23-yard line. He is having a good game so far today. Patches is loving it. All right, so now we have a 1st and 10 from the 23. About 11 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Watson is going to be in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, as well as having Junior in the backfield. On the next play, Watson kind of rolls to the right, throws it to Thomas. He goes up and he gets it. He comes down at the 1-yard line, 22 yards on that play. What a catch by Thomas. He's been playing pretty well for us all season, but we have not seen anything like that out of him until just now. And let's take a look at this one again. Watson throws it up to him. He just goes over his man, grabs it basically off the back of his helmet, and Jordan Thomas comes down with the catch at the 1-yard line. Now, we have been here before, and we failed to execute, and we had to take a field goal. So now we have a 1st and goal from the 1 once again. We spread them out wide, and we have Junior in the backfield with 3 wide receivers. Watson is in the shotgun. Sends QT in motion. He's going to scan over the field. Seattle brings a blitz, and this time he throws it to Fuller, and he catches it out of bounds, so that one will be incomplete. That is not how he wanted it to go. That's just the way it tends to happen. All right, so 2nd and goal now from the 1 yard line. Once again, spreading them out wide in the shotgun. 3 to our right, Fuller off to our left. Watson, he gets the snap, and he's going to scan over the field and throw it to Fuller, and it's almost intercepted. I think they can tell we're really eyeballing Fuller in these situations. That brings us to a 3rd and goal here from the 1 yard line. And we're going to go goal line formation. You know, we haven't done this part yet. We did it before and it failed, so we're going to give it another shot at what they done. Hand it to Junior, and he's going to get brought down at the 2 yard line. A loss of 1. Seattle's defense just collapses us once again. And we have 4th and goal. Now, this is a Super Bowl, so we're going to go for it. We're going to go 2 tight ends, Jones in the backfield. Watson is under center. He gets the snap. He scans over the field. Rolls out to his right side. Throws it back across. Will Fuller for the catch and the touchdown, Houston. What a great play. Watson to Fuller. And that one will give us a first touchdown of Super Bowl 57, as we will now take a 10-3 lead. Watson saw Fuller settle down in the zone between the defenders, and Watson delivered it, and Fuller safely just goes down to the ground to make the catch. So now on the ensuing drive by Seattle, trailing by 7 now, they'll have a 1st and 10 from the 25. Watson gets it over to his tight end, breaks a tackle, but is finally brought down by Dominique Tompkins after a gain of 5. So a 2nd and 5 from the 30 for Seattle. Our defense, we're needing them to step up big time. Wilson is going to be in the shotgun as he gets the snap. Walker brings the pressure. He's going to be sacked. Matthew Walker with the sack at the 24 yard line, bringing up a 3rd and 11. We did not give Wilson the time. That is how you play defense against him. Just take away his opportunity to scan the field, and we will bring him down for the first sack of the Super Bowl. So now 3rd and 11 here from the 24 yard line. Seattle going to be in shotgun. Wilson's got 3 to his left, and he's got Metcalf off to his right side with Carson in the backfield. Wilson gets the scan. He throws a screen pass. Carson's going to catch it. Vander Esch trying to chase him out and pushes him. Did we stop him? That's the big thing. We did. 4th and inches. We did not let him get to the line. Tompkins and Vander Esch teamed up to stop him on that drive, and they do punt the ball away. And now our ensuing drive, we have a 1st and 10 from the 19. Deshaun Watson's going to roll out to the... He's down the field after a gain of about 14 yards. Deshaun Watson's already got 42 rush yards on the evening, and we still have 8 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. They have forgot about his scrambling ability. So now 1st and 10. Watson's going to hand it to Junior. He gets hit at the line and is brought down rather quickly. That one will be for no gain. I told y'all before, I always try to keep my plan going into it. I try not to change it too much, because if we stick solid, Madden, I think, generally tends to reward that. Now 2nd and 10. Watson's going to go play action, rolls it out to his right side. He has a lane open, and will slide down after a gain of about 12 yards, give or take, and a brand new set of downs at the 45 yard line. So a little bit later on the same drive with the 2nd and 4, Watson's going to be under center from the 28 yard line of Seattle. Watson gets blitzed, and he's going to be sacked on that one, as their linebacker Brooks will get to us. That is a 3rd and 10 now from the 34 yard line here in the 2nd quarter, still with a 7-point lead. Watson this time is going to be in the shotgun, trips to our right, Fuller off to our left side. Watson making some play changes, scanning the field. So he's got the snap, throws it over to QT or CJ Board. He gets all the way down to about the 8 yard line, the 7. And that was a great play. I thought that was QT, but I had adjusted Board on that instead. And not only does he make the catch, but he makes his man miss him on the tackle. And he will get down the field and just finally gets brought down at the 7 yard line. CJ Board coming through big for us here in the Super Bowl. Now 1st and goal from the 7. Watson's going to be in the shotgun once again with 3 wide receivers. as he's going to scan over the field. Running up the middle. He gets it. He fights forward into the end zone for the touchdown. Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson uses his feet and will claim the second touchdown of Super Bowl 57 for himself. What a great play that was. And so now on the ensuing drive, the Seahawks will have possession of the ball now at about the 25-yard line. Russel Wilson rolls out to his left. He escapes from our man and throws it back right. And how did we not intercept that ball? And why did he not continue to run with it? I don't understand that. I mean, we did bring pressure, but I didn't think we were that close to him. Either way, it brings up a 2nd and 10. Seattle at the 25-yard line. Wilson, he gets the snap in the shotgun. He's rolling out to his right side and throws it to his man there in the flat. And Levi Wallace knocks it away from Metcalf. And that one falls incomplete for the second straight play and gives them a 3rd and 10. Still from the 25 in the second quarter, Wilson's going to be in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. He gets the snap, and we bring some more pressure. He drops it off. They fumble it. Van Der Esch knocked it loose from him. And that is going to be a turnover, the first turnover of Super Bowl 57. Leighton Vander Esch with the big hit as he just could not hang on to it. Brooke fumbles the ball, and we will claim possession and give us a brand new set of downs here at the 28-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go, still in the first half. So now 1st and 10, Watson's going to be in the shotgun. He's got 4 wide, but they're all kind of clumped in close. And Watson's going to be brought down for a sack. That is not how you want to respond to a turnover, as we lose 9 yards on that play. Deshaun Watson, 2nd and 19, coming up to the 2-minute warning as we are in the shotgun. We're going to hand it to Junior. Finds a pretty decent hole on the left side and gets brought down after a gain of about 8 yards. 7 yards ended up being. So we do have the ball at the 30-yard line with a 3rd and 12. We're going to take this to the 2-minute warning. No point in trying to rush it or even call a timeout. We still have all 3 of our timeouts and plenty of time on the clock. So now reevaluating, taking a look, 3rd and 12. Watson's going to be in the shotgun. We have trips to our right and Fuller to our left side. We're going to try to bring C.J. Board cutting across. Watson drops back and scrambles, but Seattle's going to bring us down for a sack. And that's going to be at the 36-yard line with the 4th and 17. Now we're going to try a 53-yard field goal. Kaimi Fairbairn, kicker, best kicker in the AFC, see if we can't come down with this one and extend our lead. Fairbairn, we eye it up. Ooh, got that. That should be good. Right down the middle. He boosted it. 53 yards. No problem. It is good to go. Kaimi Fairbairn getting him some points in this game as well. So the score now 20-3, still just over a minute here in the half. Watson's going to loft it up and almost tries to make the play, but Max Forbes knocks it out of his hands. What a great play by him. He was an amazing pickup out of the draft for us. So now 2nd and 10. Wilson's going to be in the pistol formation. He gets the set. He throws it to his tight end, who's going to be brought down rather quick for a loss by Leighton Vander Esch. And oh man, look at that. Tyler Lockett goes down with that injury on the opposite side of the field. That is not going to be good for Seattle. So 3rd and 10. That injury did stop the clock and force Seattle to use a timeout. So still 1 minute remaining. Wilson is going to be under center. He's going to send a man in motion. Wilson takes the snap. Play action. Hands it to Carson. We're going to bring him down in the backfield almost. He fights forward to pick up about a yard, but not nearly enough. Now we do burn a timeout and force them to punt the ball to us. On our next possession, 1st and 10. Watson's going to be in the shotgun. Scan the field. No one's open, so we do run it forward. And Deshaun Watson will slide down after a gain of about 9 yards. And gets us to the 35-yard line. 48 seconds remaining in the half. So 2nd and 1. Watson in the shotgun. 2 to our right, Fuller off to our left, and we have Junior in the backfield with us. Watson's going to get the snap as he scans over the field. He throws it over. That's going to be caught by QT, and he's going to be brought down at the 42-yard line. And we are going hurry up right now. We only have 1 timeout left at the 42. Watson in the shotgun. He gets the snap, scans over, rolls out to his right side. He finds Fuller. Fuller's going to make the catch and get brought down at the 42-yard line, but there is a flag. And they're going to give us 15 more on that one for the roughing the passer. That was a catastrophic mistake by Seattle, as we now have the ball at the 29-yard line with 22 seconds to go. We can still add points. Watson in the shotgun this time. Trips to our right, Fuller off to our left side. Watson with the snap. He starts rolling around, breaks one sack, but is finally brought down after we get sacked for another 9-yard loss, basically, all the way to the 38-yard line. So we're going to let this clock kind of roll down some as we get to the last couple seconds before we use our last timeout. And we are going to attempt a field goal. This one should be about 55 yards. Fairbairn cleared the last one by a pretty decent amount, but you just never really know how it's going to work out. So 55 yards, Super Bowl 57. Fairbairn puts the boot to it, and that is right down the middle and has just enough to get over that crossbar. We will take a 20-point lead into the halftime. And hey, look at their coach. Coach of Seattle. It's not Pete Carroll. It's Bill O'Brien. Like he could ever lead a team to the Super Bowl. Look at our defense. We have held Seattle to about 106 yards offense total on the day. All right, so to start out the second half, we will take possession of the ball. Jones Jr. makes a big man miss after he gets some good yardage on about a 16-yard rush coming off the left side of the line, as he now has 24 yards on 4 rushes for the day. That is how we needed to start out this second half. Add some points. Build our lead. Do not be content. So we have a whole new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 47. Watson's going to be in the shotgun as we start looking to change up the play a little bit. And he's going to get the snap. We run a little bit of play action. Dump it back off to Junior to the right side. He makes a man miss. He's still going forward, and Bobby Wagner puts the wood onto Junior, hammering him down after a gain of 2. Thankfully, we held on to that one, because if he did fumble, they would have recovered and taken it to the house for a touchdown. But instead, it's 2nd and 8 from the 49. Watson's going to be under center this time as we start changing the play up again based on the coverages that we're seeing. They're going to bring a blitz. Watson rolls out to his right. There's no one available for Miles. Watson down the field and slides down at the 28-yard line for a 19-yard gain. He's almost had 100-yard rushing on the day. He has 9 rushes for 99 yards after that one, along with 1 touchdown. So now we have a 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line of Seattle, still driving. Watson's going to be in the shotgun, trips to the right, Fuller to the left, changing up the play a little bit. Watson with the snap, scans over the field, fires it to Fuller, and that one's going to be almost intercepted. Fuller just could not come back to it quick enough, and Seattle will knock that one down. Thankfully, they did not intercept it. So now 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. Watson's going to hand it off to Junior up the middle. He's got a big hole. Makes 1 tackle and gets brought down at the 17-yard line. Duke Johnson Jr. having a good day with about 64 yards on the day, rushing so far off 11 rushes total. So we do have a 1st and 10 once again, coming from the 17 inside the red zone. Watson's going to be in the shotgun. We got 4 receivers. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, technically. Either way, Watson throws it. It's going to be knocked out of QT's hands at the goal line. That one would have been a big play for us. So now 2nd and 10 from the 17. Deshaun Watson in the shotgun. 4 wideouts with Junior in the backfield with him. And he's going to hand it to Junior up the middle. Junior makes a man miss and gets finally brought down at about the 11-yard line. That will bring up a 3rd and 4 here on our opening drive of the second half. Now Watson in the shotgun once again, trips to the right, Fuller off to our left side. We're going to try to bring some guys crisscrossing around him. Hopefully we can catch him in a blitz like that, and they're going to intercept it. CJ Board in the end zone. Their safety just made a tremendous play, went up and snatched it from us. Now we did stop Seattle on a simple 3 and out, not too much to be concerned with by their offense at this point. So they do punt it away, and we will take over possession at the 49-yard line. And our first run play is going to be stopped for no gain on that one. So now 2nd and 10. There's still over 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter alone. We're going to hand it off to Junior up the middle. He's going to get a big run for about 9 yards all the way down to the 40. as that will bring up a 3rd and 1. We are maintaining our 20-point lead. The score is 23-3 at this time right now. So 3rd and 1. Watson's going to go under center for this. We got 2 tight ends to our right side, QT and Fuller out to the left. We're going to hand it to Jones. He's got a big hole up the middle as he will get some big yards, a gain about 10 all the way down to the 30. He has 34 yards on 5 rushes here in this Super Bowl today. And so now 1st and 10 after that play. Here we are at the 30. Watson in the shotgun, 4 wideouts. He scans over the field, and we throw the screen pass, and they read us like a dang book, and will stop a short 2nd and 14 now after a 4-yard loss. That is not the type of offensive play we need to have. So here we are, 2nd and 14 from the 34. Watson's going to be in the shotgun once again with 2 tight ends to his right side. They bring some big pressure, and we just could not escape it as Bud Dupree gets in and brings Watson down for the sack. And that gives us a almost impossible 3rd and 23 to get against this defense. So 3rd and 23, 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Watson in the shotgun, gets the snap, scans over the field, fires it to Fuller, who's going to make the catch, but will be brought down at the 34-yard line. That will be a gain of about 10 yards and make us attempt a field goal once again. So Fairbairn's going for his 3rd field goal of 50-plus yards in this Super Bowl. And we put the boot to it, and that one's going to be good right down the middle. Kaimi Fairbairn, 3 for 3 on the day. Actually, I think that makes him 4 for 4. I don't worry about that stuff. Either way, I know he has 3 field goals of over 50 yards. So impressive enough as it is. Now on the ensuing drive, Russel Wilson will get brought down, makes a man miss, and then slides down after a big gain. The one thing we were afraid of that he could do, he just pulled it off right there. Little shifts in his direction made us miss our tackles, miss our spots, and he slides down after a big gain. Score is now 26-3, but Seattle's they're not letting this one go just yet. Wilson under center, hands it off to receiver on the, I don't even know if he calls an end around at this point. But on the play to his receiver, he gets 1 yard. Van Der Esch makes that tackle. Now 2nd and 9 from the 49-yard line. Wilson is going to be in the pistol formation. So he gets the snap. He scans over. Matthew Walker's chasing and misses it. And they throw it down deep. And they cannot catch it, but there's a flag. Levi Wallace, man, he was draped all over him. It was kind of despicable. It's either do that or allow a big touchdown play. So that one will give Seattle a 1st and goal after that major pass interference play from the 4-yard line. Now Wilson in the shotgun from the 4 as he gets the snap and kind of drifts to his right side, and instead of running it, tries to hit his tight end. The receiver there over the middle, just unable to complete it. Why is Matthew Walker on the sideline right now? That makes no sense. Dang it, Madden, why do you do this to me? 2nd and goal from the 4. Wilson's going to be under center. They're going to goal line formation. They hand it off to their fullback right up the middle, and he's going to be stopped at about the 1-yard line. They could not get that extra little push they needed, and that will give them a 3rd and goal. And what are they going to do on this one? We see they're going 3 wide receivers. They're going to spread us out just like we do as they go in the shotgun formation. Wilson. And he hands it off to Carson. Van Der Esch makes a big stop on Carson at the 5. Just hammers him to the ground and then stands over, flexing right on him. That was a big-time play by our defense as that will push them back. And, going for it on a 4th and goal from the 3 is a lot different than from the 6. So they will kick a field goal, and this is a 20-point ball game. So here we are now in the 4th quarter, 20-point lead from the 45-yard line of Seattle. Watson takes off to the right side. Once again, no one's out there. Watson slides down at about the 26 as he has 118 yards rushing on the day. He has been the one they have not accounted for in this one. So 1st and 10, brand new set of downs here from the 26-yard line. Watson is going to be in the shotgun as he hands it off to Junior up the middle. Makes a man missing. He's finally tackled after a gain of 5. Duke Johnson Jr. running like a man possessed, as they say. with that 5-yard gain, letting Bobby Wagner bounce off of him. That's a pretty impressive way to do it. So now 2nd and 5 from the 21. Watson in the shotgun, gets the snap, scans over the field. It opens up for him. He's up the middle and slides down at about the 10-yard line. Deshaun Watson saw the hole open up. The linebackers cleared out, and there was no one there to stop him. And so we now have a 1st and goal from the 10. 11 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. 20-point lead for Houston. Watson in the shotgun gets the snap. Seattle brings some blitz from the right side, but Watson rolls out to the left and throws it to C.J. Board, who will make the catch, but fall out of bounds at the 1. So this will give us a 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. And this is going to be a big play right here. This is big-time football. 20-point lead. If we can get a touchdown, we can almost drive the nail in the coffin with this one. So 2nd and goal. 3 feet to go. Hand it to Junior. Up the middle. He's going to get in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Houston. We have expanded on this lead. It is now 33-6 in this ball game. There's just no stopping us. We are just too good on offense, and our defense is too overpowering. As you will see, we did allow one more garbage time touchdown. But here we are, taking our final knee of Super Bowl 57, 20-point victory over the NFC champions, Seattle Seahawks. This was a hell of a game played by our offense and played by our defense. This was a beauty. Now you'll see me, I'm not going to kneel it once more. I'm just trying to let the clock run out a little quicker. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, all zeros on the board. Your Super Bowl 57 champions, the Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson, Duke Johnson Jr., Bernardrick McKinney. A lot of these guys have been with us since the beginning. Will Fuller, 3 seasons ago, who would have thought we would be here? And yet, here we are, Patches going out to shake the hand of the man he replaced, Bill O'Brien. Still unable to win the Super Bowl is old Bill. Oh, God, that's a major relief. I hate losing these big games in the playoffs. But we did it. We finally captured the Lombardi Trophy for Houston. That was a wild ride this season. There's a touchdown by Seattle. Nothing major, nothing game-changing. Will Fuller played a great game, made a lot of big catches for us. But Deshaun Watson, I think he really took over the game, especially using his feet. Unlike he had really done all season, for the most part, he did it today. Had 240 passing yards, 1 touchdown through the air, along with 1 interception. And he did have the touchdown on the ground as well. What a day it was. Here we are, look at it on the podium. Deshaun Watson, MVP for Super Bowl 57. Some of our guys, McKinney, Fuller up on the board with us. Jones is up there also. Definitely contributed very well today to this overall performance. You got to love these guys. What an effort they put in, and what a dream recognized. Now we have a lot of player upgrades to do. I'm really just gonna focus on our main guys. I'm not looking at the dudes in the 60s. I got like 3 or 4 development points. Honestly, I'm mainly keeping it to our main starters right now as far as the upgrades go. I'll let Madden. I'll just do the auto upgrade for the rest of them. Duke Johnson Jr. getting himself an upgrade point with the touchdown in the Super Bowl. +2 awareness, +1 on the juke, +1 on the spin as well. Now, Dominique Tompkins, our safety, made a lot of big-time tackles for us. He gets himself a little upgrade point, becoming overall 87. All right, and that does remind me, while we do finish some of these upgrades, just remember to hit that subscribe button if you have not already. For all the Champ and Sons content, whether it be Madden, FIFA, different things that our sons do with their Lyle Dozer and Mean Dean. We got a PGA series going on. We got a whole bunch of stuff available for you. So hit the subscribe button and that little bell notification icon so you can see whenever anything new comes up here on the channel. And if you did like the video today, hit that little thumbs up button for us as well, because it really does help out the channel, and we do greatly appreciate that. And we want to thank all y'all for joining us through this journey, especially through the first 3 seasons of the Texans franchise, because there is a lot more to come after this one. So in the next episode, we will get through the whole offseason like we have done before. It's going to be, you'll see the draft. We'll see what kind of free agents we can get. I'm not sure what I'm going to target at that point. We might look to make some trades possibly later on to get draft picks, things like that. So we'll kind of see how all of that plays out. But I will see y'all in the next episode. And God, I just love Michael Jackson Sr. I just think that's funny. Sorry if you don't. I do. I find it funny. So I'll see y'all in the next episode in the off season and getting ready for season number 4 of the Houston Texans franchise. So as always, everybody, stay safe, and, well, y'all know how it goes by now. Later, y'all.